Welcome everyone to this full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio. Pick a card. We're looking at what cycles are closing for you, what is shifting, and what is changing. So we have three options today. Option 1, Moldavite. Option 2, Sodalite. And option 3, Black Tourmaline. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Timestamps will be in the description box. Pause the video now if you need more time to choose your pile. See you at your pile. Welcome, pile 1. If you chose Moldavite, this is your reading. Nothing more fitting than Moldavite for eclipse season, right? So the number 35 may be relevant to you, as well as the number 8. So chaos to set everything in order is what I'm seeing here. Things may feel quite chaotic to you right now. This energy will have an effect of 18 for the next 18 months for you. A lot going on internally for you energetically around this eclipse that will be playing out throughout the next 18 months, okay? So maybe you have purchased a piece of Moldavite. Regardless, though, a lot is changing in your life. A lot may be exiting all of a sudden, and things may seem a little bit crazy and chaotic, but this is all to set everything in its place, right? So there's a lot of transformation going on for you specifically through this full moon lunar total eclipse in Scorpio. There's a rebirth going on for you, an initiation, an awakening, an ascension process, and opening you up to new experiences. But it's also going to feel like a renewal, and you're going to feel quite revitalized as well through this process. Yeah, the fault line. So the number... Just give me a second because I'm trying to read Romans here. 59, 69. Okay, so the number 69 may mean something to you. Yeah. So that's the number I'm seeing here. A fault line. So I'm seeing you breaking free from something you were once very attached to. You're breaking free from something you were attached to. This is a fissure, a crack. Oh, you're going to see the cracks in your situation, in your circumstances. Maybe something that you were oblivious to, you're going to find the crack in the weak link. There is a weak link in your life, and you're seeing it for what it is what I'm seeing here. This could be that a relationship that you have with someone you are dealing with or you have dealt with has caused a crack in that relationship, and it's never been mended properly. So you're going to have an opportunity to heal from this now. And I'm also seeing a sense of maybe fear of like the ground beneath your feet shaking, like there are certain structures in your life that you felt were very safe and secure, but there's something here that could create some fear in you or some tension here, because what seemed to be stable ground for so long is now showing its cracks. And maybe you even have been walking on eggshells for most of your life in what could have been precarious dynamics even going on for you. And it's like things are about to break open into a little bit of a chaos, and you could be a little bit wary of this. But it seems like this cracking open has been long overdue as well. And these fault lines have been developing very slowly and naturally from underlying pressures going on for whatever reason. And so don't deny this. Don't remain in denial is what this is saying. and allow things to shake up, because it's better to prepare yourself for change than to walk along this fault line pretending that it's not there. You know, maybe you want to plan to either jump on one side or the other, because there's no easy fix for the situation that you find yourself in, and it's going to require somewhat of a foundational shift that is going to alter your current dynamics, and it's going to start from the ground up, like a foundation, a new foundation. You're redefining your reality. You're breaking open, you're breaking away here from something that was an illusion, and you maybe were in denial of this illusion. Yeah. Wow, very strong energies going on here for you. Yeah, cleaning house. This is going to allow you, it's like everything is being lifted up, and it's allowing you to see what's underneath, you know, all the rubble. You're going to have to clean things out, and you're going to be seeing things for what they are. And this may be also telling you, declutter now, minimalize the amount of stuff you have, so that, you know, when you need to make a decision or when you need to make things happen, you are at least prepared here on some level. Like, this is an excellent time for you to get rid of anything you don't need in your energy, to make space for your new reality, whatever that's looking like for you, whatever your situation seems to be like in this instance. The number 37, the number 10, and the number 1 could be relevant. We have 35 to 37, so there's progress here in this whole situation for you. Is going to allow for more progress in your life. The 10 is closing a cycle, 1 is starting a new one, and with the 8 being here, 3 plus 5 is an 8. That means the new foundation, the new circumstances, the new situation that you will be in is going to be a lot more stable, and it's because it's based on your truth. It's based on where you're meant to go and what you're meant to do. We have Athena. So with this, I'm seeing Greece and Athens. For some reason, you could relate to that. Someone here could know someone called Athena, or Athena could be a relevant name to you. I'm also seeing someone who looks like Cleopatra, at least the Elizabeth Taylor version of Cleopatra. Someone here may be called Elizabeth, or Liz, or Lizzie. Someone here could be called Taylor as well. But it is safe for you to be powerful. This shakeup is your own power shaking things up. It's that power that you have harnessed, that you have kept in. It's now breaking free. It's your power breaking free now and making itself known and felt, because you are becoming more powerful by the day, and because of that, you can't help but shake up a few things in your life. Certain things are just unacceptable in your energy these days. Certain things are you've just outgrown them, is what I'm seeing here, because you have worked on your own inner power, inner strength here. And you know how to be powerful in a loving way. And you know how to do this in a way that benefits others as well as yourself. So don't be afraid of your power. Don't be afraid of misusing it, because I'm seeing someone here who has a very conscious concept or idea of what it's like to use your power in good ways. Okay, so never fear your power. If you're afraid of how powerful you are, you're using it for good. So don't worry about that. Maybe you have even dark hair like that, and you use it a little bit below shoulder length. Maybe you do have bangs or a fringe, however you call that. I'm seeing something about France, because whenever I think about bangs or fringes, I think about the French, you know, because they're known for using bangs. And we have child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you, and that is your main power. That is the power that you've harnessed, because you have learned, you have done the work within yourself, and you are very connected to the universal laws, and you know how to work with them, because you opened yourself up to the energy coming in. You've surrendered to the energy of the universe to take over, rather than you trying to force things any longer. Maybe there was a situation that you were trying to make it work. You were trying to make it work, but then you chose to surrender because in trying to make this work, it was just frustrating you, burdening you, making you sad, or just whatever. It was not making you feel good. And so you realized that the only way forward was to surrender to the universe and working with the power of the universe rather than trying to go against what is best for you, what is meant for you, what is for your highest good and for the highest good of those around you. Now, you got this beautiful crystal, which is the Ethiopian opal. Yes, rebirth. It literally says rebirth over there. Rebirth, portal, and desire. Yes, you're going through a portal in this eclipse right now, and the portal is rebirthing you into a new you, and it's bringing in new desires for you as well. You could have Mercury in Virgo or Sagittarius, doesn't have to be, or you could just have Virgo and Sagittarius placements. But I'm going to read what it says here. It says, reflecting the beautiful parts of your soul, Ethiopian opal. So what is happening through this eclipse is that beautiful parts of your soul are going to be reflected outwardly and for you to see. And this crystal is filled with bright flashes of color and revitalizing energy. Full of joy, Ethiopian opal, so I'm seeing a lot of joy coming for you, is a high vibration stone able to soothe the soul and bring harmony to mind, body, and spirit. So you're going to feel more harmonious. Ethiopian opal can burn unhealed karma from the past and clear the path for a rebirth. So what you're cleaning up from your house, quote unquote house, your body, your mind, your soul, your emotions, is this unhealed karma from the past is now being cleared, and now the path for a rebirth is open through this portal, and you're like this phoenix rising from the ashes. So you may even surprise yourself and even surprise other people, where you may have been felt like in a downward spiral for the longest time. Maybe you hit rock bottom and it cracked open, and it created this space for the light to come in and shed light on those wounds needing to be healed. And because of that, you've recognized them, you've worked on healing those wounds, you've allowed the universe to work its wonders, and now, because of this, you're going to be able to rise from what seem to be these ashes, but they're not really. I'm also seeing Scorpio energy here very strongly. I'm seeing a Tower energy, Mars energy definitely strongly, and I'm seeing Plutonic energy. So you're going through a deep re-editing, because this full moon lunar total solar eclipse, or lunar eclipse in Scorpio is happening during a Mercury retrograde. So you are re-editing yourself, you are reinventing yourself through this energy here. You're reinventing yourself, and a lot of people are maybe thought, what's up with pile number one, so-and-so, I don't know, Elizabeth, Liz, or Taylor, Athena, or whoever you are watching this, right? What happened? Where have they been? I mean, have they failed? No, you haven't. You were just getting ready for becoming the truest version of yourself and your best version yet, as well as what I'm seeing here. So it says, containing a soul holograph, Ethiopian opal gives access to different timelines in your life from the past, present, and future. Give all parts of yourself the love that you desire. So it's almost like all these timelines are opening for you, and you're going to choose the one. Like, if you ever felt in your life you should have chosen one door instead of the other. I'm seeing the movie Sliding Doors, I think with Gwyneth Paltrow, where they show two different realities based on a choice she could have made or she made. And so it's almost like you're going to get that opportunity to, it's like getting an opportunity back from the past to choose the door you would have chosen back then, and to rewrite your story is what I'm seeing here. And so, but in the midst of all of this, you are giving yourself grace, and you're giving yourself the love that you should have given yourself all along, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, beautiful energy. And we have prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. So yeah, you're definitely very connected to the energies of this eclipse going on ever since the new moon in Taurus eclipse also. So if you didn't watch that video, go ahead and watch it. Maybe you did. But whatever lies ahead after this is prosperity. So again, that stable new beginning, that foundation for yourself. You could have Taurus in your chart as well, somewhere strongly. Yeah, you're healing from a broken heart. So a lot of you felt you got your heart broken for whatever reason, either betrayal or just something didn't work out, you know, and that again is that fault line. So maybe that fault line is right, you know, at the middle of your heart chakra, and that's what's healing. So I'm seeing a tear here, so crying is going to help you. Maybe you have been crying a lot, but you're healing from a broken heart mainly. And all this cleaning house is also mending and patching up that heart, and even putting it back to like it's gonna be like a new heart, almost like completely new, and you know, taking the lessons with you. But you know, the only thing that you're going to set aside is the pain. Now you're going to keep the lessons, and the pain is what you're going to be keeping on the sidelines. Now we have defeat, 5 of Swords. So there maybe was a situation you were in that felt like constant defeat, fighting, or not seeing eye to eye with someone. Or maybe this was just a simple battle going on in your own mind as you were trying to maybe swim against the stream, or you know, do the same things expecting different results. Maybe your energy was inside of yourself was unsettled, and because of that everything around you was vibrating at the same level. And so you were getting maybe a lot of people coming in with conflict or fights. But now with the Ace of Wands here, you're getting a new beginning, and you're putting all of that to the side. You're choosing to be happier. You're choosing better thoughts. You're choosing better people in your life. You're choosing better places to go, better jobs, better. You want to surround yourself with things that you're passionate about. You're done with anything that just keeps you in a mind battle, constant mind battle. Maybe some of you are just tired of overthinking, and it's not getting you anywhere, and it's just keeping you in loops and in a circle, and you're just putting that all back, all to the back of your energy, and now you're manifesting a total new beginning. You could have Gemini or Virgo in your chart, but you are manifesting a whole new life for yourself on all levels is what I'm seeing here. Every single level of your life is going to look differently, because now you've learned to manifest yourself out of a broken heart into the energy of the universe, and toward what you're truly passionate about, what is truly aligned with what you want. And success, victory, 6 of Wands is what's coming your way. That's where you're headed. That's what you're manifesting, is victory over heartbreak, victory over pain and loss and sorrow, and victory toward everything that you're trying to accomplish. 4 of Cups, a victory over this feeling of boredom, of feeling like there's lack and discontent with wherever you're at. You're having a victory over, again, the 5 of Swords, that mental anguish, almost that mental battle, and the battles with those around you that are keeping you in this low vibration. A victory over dealing with people who were did not have the best of your interests at heart. A victory over your own toxicity, the toxicity that you allowed in your life via codependent relationships that were toxic, or substances, or any addiction that was unhealthy. Maybe this was obsessive thinking. Maybe this was even workaholism. Maybe you realize that being a workaholic has gotten you so far the devil in the mind is coming up here as well. So you're having a victory over the devil in your mind, because that devil in your mind was sabotaging your own happiness, and you're realizing this, and so you're manifesting differently now. And so this is what's changing. No more broken heart, no more devil in the mind, no more thinking like, you can't have what you want, or missing out on life, or no more battle within the mind, no more attracting in conflict toward you, no more constantly having to hide who you truly are. And because it's safe to be in your power, you don't have to pretend you're powerless. You don't have to pretend to be someone you're not. You don't have to, because that was also keeping in your mind. That was also like you were constantly having to figure out how could you be what other people expected of you. And so you're really moving away from that energy. It's going to feel weird. It's going to feel, at times, you're still going to have to strategize your way out of this, but it's looking really good, and it's looking like you're going to be able to come up with a strategy, and an exit strategy, an exit away from the devil in the mind, and really having a victory over the toxicity in your life, be that in the form of substance abuse, addiction, negative self-talk, negative behavioral patterns, or allowing certain things. You're setting boundaries with yourself and with others, even setting boundaries within your own mind here. And look, we have the victory right at the smack down at the middle here. So this is what's going on. You're cleaning house, you're cleaning those negative thoughts, you're cleaning those negative people, places, circumstances, situations. It could be a job, it could be, even negative self-talk and things you say out loud, because what we say out loud, they're really spells. And so the spells you've been putting on yourself, even, you're going to realize them, and you're going to change. You're going to reprogram your mind so that you can experience more bliss in your life, and you can experience your true power and what it can actually bring you. Pile number 1. That was your reading. But wait a second. I just want to see, I want to get the tarot, not the tarot dice, the astro dice that I really love using this. So, okay, we have the 9th house, and we have Scorpio. Is that Scorpio? Yeah, that's Scorpio, and Mars and Scorpio. I did see that tower energy, Mars and Scorpio. Yeah, or that Mars energy, that Scorpio Plutonic energy of the tower in the 9th house. So whatever faulty foundation is shaking up for you, whatever chaos, it's to expand, it's to bring you expansion with this 9th house here. It's a consequence of your spiritual awakening and ascension process. It's a consequence of you wanting more for yourself, and it's going to open up a lot more for you. It's Jupiter energy. It's leading to expansion. It's leading to you being able to travel, whether or be free, whatever that means for you. Okay, so that was your reading. Now we're done. Okay, and as I said that, I saw 2222 on the clock, so that could be an important number for you, as well as the number 9. We have angel number 99, definitely closing a huge cycle in your life, but a better one coming here. Now this is going to take its time, and there's going to be some chaos before, but then you will feel the expansion. You're going to be so glad that you manifested it differently for yourself. You're going to be so glad that you aligned yourself with the universe here, and you're having a beautiful new beginning here that is based on what you want, because now you feel in control of what you want. Pile number 1. Bless you all. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today, and I'll see you next time. Bless you. Bye. Welcome, pile 2. If you chose Sodalite, this is your reading. This is the effects of this full moon, total lunar eclipse in Scorpio. What cycles are closing for you, what shifts and changes are afoot for you and your energy. So we have the number 52 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 7. You're definitely on a spiritual path. And Sodalite and that blue energy is the energy of mental activity, communication, and the throat chakra. Yeah. Also receiving messages through your crown chakra and seeing visions in your mind's eye. It's opening up a lot of energies of information coming through, downloads of information from the higher realms, claircognizance being very strong, and just a strong knowing that you will then be able to communicate. It is healing the throat chakra so that you can be living in your in your authenticity and be as genuine as possible. It's also about setting intentions and becoming very consciously aware of yourself in an awakened state. So there's an awakening going on, and this is bringing an inner knowing, and it's going to help you with your self-confidence as well. And you're going to be able to, after this eclipse, clearly express your intentions if you've been having trouble doing so. So I'm seeing you being wide awake, very well informed here, okay? And it's coming from the higher realms. You're getting information from the most highest, okay? Yeah, the storm. This is so similar to pile number 1, but again, you know, the energies are very collective here. It's for my collective, so obviously, again, that fault line definitely connected to pile number 1 if you want to go out and check pile number 1. And it makes a lot of sense because actually this card comes right after the card before it, because the card before it, wait a second, was, no, this is 67. It was 69, so it's 2 cards before the fault line. So this is the storm warning. This is the storm before the fault line crack. So this would be, it's so interesting how you came to pile number 2 and now you're going back to pile number 1 to watch pile number 1 as well. Whereas in pile number 1, I'm not sending anyone to pile number 2, obviously, because I didn't know about this card here. But your energy is very powerful, and it's like the tower energy. It's about to explode like a volcano. I'm seeing a volcano underneath that tower, and that tower being the volcano itself. Like you're ready to explode. You're ready to go all out. You're fed up with some situation, and it has a lot to do with something you have to say, or being truthful here, or saying the truth, or it's like you can't hold it in anymore because it's eating up at you. It's working on your health, like it's bringing you possibly some stress related health issues here, and you can't keep going this way anymore. It's almost like the chaos is inevitable, and the chaos is there because and it's interesting how we have a 7 here, because in this card we have the number 8. So definitely pile 1 will be progress related to this. It's the continuation of this. It's what will happen next. So don't fear the storm. Allow it to happen is what I'm seeing here. And there's going to be a truth coming to you. I'm seeing a truth coming to you that may create some shakeup here. And you're going to eventually also have to speak the truth, or your truth is going to create a shakeup. And so, but it's also going to bring in a relief after. And it's almost like it's asking you to surrender to your own power, because you are very powerful. You have a very powerful mind. You have something very powerful that you have to say here, and you have to live in your truth. You have to live in your life purpose, and that can be a little bit uncomfortable. And it seems like you're feeling like maybe you're being stripped away by the winds of fate here, but you know, it's almost like things may seem a little bit upside down, but you know, your spiritual practice, your soul becomes your center rather than the ground that you touch with your feet and you can feel in the 3D. And so no matter how wise, how old, how wealthy you are, you can't hide from this change. It's inevitable. It's setting you, it's preparing you for the next phase of your life. And so this may stir up some anxiety in you, and it may even make it impossible for you to see and think straight for now, especially because this full moon eclipse in Scorpio is happening during a Mercury retrograde. But even if you can't see things, don't fear, just wait it out. And try not to fight the storm, because it will feel like you're going up against the grain here. You're going up against inevitable energy. And so the best option for you is to just seek temporary shelter, and maybe even a reliable friend with whom you can talk things through. And if all else fails, just go within. There's no better place than your own intuition, right now. And so maybe you just have to be very still and try and just focus on something else if you can. but something is about to really shake up here for you. And I feel it's very positive because it's something that your soul wants to rebalance your equilibrium. And that's the intention of this whole thing, is to create a balance in your life again. Even if it's like this is a result of precarious conditions and not the cause of them. So this is only happening to shake you out of an energy, maybe that where you have been for a very long time and you're not meant to be in that energy any longer because you've outgrown this, okay? Yeah, and you're going to have to be very strong through this process. That's what's being asked of you, is to be strong, to hold your ground, and to never lose focus and sight of your goals here. The number 44 means your angelic team is all around you. You are surrounded by archangels, and you are being divinely guided. And also you are being called to just structure yourself in the best way you can, because it seems like a balancing act going on for you right now. But what is really being created is strong roots here for the future. Even though it seems a little bit chaotic, it's meant to lead you there. Some of you, someone here could be called Bridget, or you know a Bridget, but be cautious right now. You know, go about this gently. Look deeper into a situation before you proceed further, whatever that means for you. But just move with caution right now. I feel it's not the time for you to move, at least not in the next 2 to 3 weeks. After that, then you can start taking action. But there's something you still need to look into here before you can make a move. There's some light still being shed on this. And we have messenger. Yeah, there's messages still being downloaded to you and coming through to you. You could be of the starseed of Sirius energy. If you haven't yet, go ahead and check out my starseed pick-a-cards, because there could be messages in there for you. But you are a divine messenger, and there I'm seeing Archangel Gabriel here now, bringing you a message here, bringing you more harmony and balance. But you need to wait for this message to come when it's meant to come, at the time that it's meant to, okay? Don't try to force the message right now. Allow yourself to just receive it, because then you will have to communicate it. Because I do feel your life purpose is tied to being a message of sorts, a messenger of sorts, or a speaker, or someone who brings others messages. Now you got Rose Aura Quartz, and it says heart's desire, love, and divine. The message coming for you has something to do with what you desire. So there's a message here coming in, and until you get that message, it's best for you to stay put. So I'm seeing it's about love and your divinity and your connection to universal love here. So I'm going to read what's on this card. It says, the energy of love vibrates on a soul level, penetrating the body through its many levels of tissue. Layers of tissue, all the way down to the cells. So I'm seeing a lot of cellular healing, quantum healing for you happening very fast. And it's the energy of love that is allowing. So allow the energy of love to permeate through the storm now. If you focus on that energy, you will be fine. And this storm is happening to create more love and to bring you what your heart's been desiring on a very deep level, what you've truly needed here, connecting you to your highest self, to the divine in yourself and around you. And so Rose Aura Quartz is a crystal of love with the ability to shift one's sense of self. So your sense of self is shifting to one of more self-love. So your self-concept is shifting. So for those of you working on self-concept affirmations that are positive and loving toward yourself, this is your sign that it's working. That is what's shifting, is your sense of self, your self-concept. And you're providing nourishment for your own growth through this process. You are now having the ability to transform your fear and doubts into unconditional love. That is what you're doing. You're transmuting. You're an alchemist. You're raising your vibration because you've been doing this work on yourself here. And you're creating this the strength here is a strong bond between you and the universe, and it's unbreakable. And what's happening is a synergy between your pineal gland and your intention setting, and so you're seeing strong visions here of how to connect with your heart chakra, open it, and it's infusing your intuition. And so there's an exchange between your heart chakra and your pineal gland, your visions in your mind's eye, that is now creating this, it's connecting you more to your intuition. It's that alchemization of how to utilize your intuition and how to follow it and how to not be in denial of what you're seeing right in front of you. And so it's creating this space to give and receive more love in your life. That's the energy that's opening up for you. Quite beautiful. So opening of your heart chakra. Yes, more love is coming into your life after this shakeup. This storm, this shakeup, this tower falling away of anything that is not good for you, is to create space to bring more love into your life here. We have new moon in Aquarius, so something about February is showing up here. You're getting a new beginning, or this new beginning started for you in the month of February. Doesn't matter what year, okay? And you're getting a new beginning in love here is what I'm seeing. And it starts with self-love and your intention setting to raise your vibration. So you're definitely in this energy of love through the storm. And that's exactly what's going to take you through. Love is your strength here. And that is the message that you're getting here. And that's the message that you're going to deliver and spread around. You're definitely, Goddess in the Moon, very connected to your intuition here. It is not leading you astray. The number 52 coming up twice. I just noticed 52, 52 repeating numbers. This is definitely validation. Angel number 52, 52. Change, being on the right direction. Change based on love. Good for you. You could have a placement in Aquarius or Cancer or Pisces or Gemini or Virgo is what I'm seeing here. Yeah. But it seems like you're very connected to this eclipse here with the moon being here. And it's definitely, you're following your intuition. You're finally following your intuition. You're not in denial. And this is happening. You're being able to trust your intuition more because you are vibrating in the energy of love. And because of that, that's what you are attracting into your life is more love. Basically, that's the biggest message I'm seeing here is the love that you're attracting. You're going to see your worth, 7 of Wands, and you're going to fight for what you believe is right for yourself. And you're going to become more defensive toward people who are going against your energy and what you believe is right for yourself. You're going to set some strong boundaries here, and you're going to keep fighting for your own path here. I'm seeing Mars and Leo. Someone could have Mars and Leo here. We have the Princess of Swords. You could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart. But it's like you're on this new journey because you've been illuminated. Your crown chakra, your third eye chakra, again, very strong here. You know what to do. I'm seeing Libra energy here with this one for some reason. I'm seeing the Two of Swords. It may seem like you're at a stalemate or you're having to make a decision here. And you are currently in this energy of research, read about it, learn more about it. This is asking you to really look into something, to really research something. Don't take any steps just yet in the next 2 to 3 weeks because there's still information you need to gather here. Okay, so allow yourself to gather this information because there is still some interference here going on with, I feel it's Mercury retrograde going on, okay? It's still interfering with your process, and there's still things, if you were to like all of a sudden make a decision and move forward in the situation, there's still something you haven't tackled. Let's put it that way. There's still something you need to tackle here before you can take action here. Yeah, and it has to do with your money. How to make money or how to become financially independent. There's still some work you need to do there because you could even be feeling stuck in a situation and you need more money, or you need to find ways of making more money, researching more ways, or there's something you need to say or speak up that would bring you more money or financial stability, independence here. But with the pomegranate that I'm seeing there, I'm seeing that there is a lot of abundance coming your way. And any interference, you will be able to deal with it. But right now, you're still stuck in some kind of situation that you cautiously need to move through, is what I'm seeing here. You could have Saturn in Gemini or a Gemini placement. You could also have Venus in Virgo or a Virgo placement, okay? I did see Gemini and Virgo here. But it seems like you are, the reality shift for you is because now you know your worth. Now you're living in your truth. Now that you are living in the highest vibration of all of the energy, you're in this pre-empress mode, just getting ready to become the empress. And you're just making sure that you have everything in place for when you take some sort of plunge toward victory. Six of Wands. Pile number 1 also got the Six of Wands. So again, confirmation that you may need to go watch pile number 1. But again, you're headed toward a victory and success. That's the shift for you. That's why the storm is happening. And it has to do, 10 of Cups, with your own emotional fulfillment. It could be to align yourself with the family life that you want, with the happiness that you want, with the satiety that you want, with the fulfillment that you want. That's where you're headed. Your desires, especially your desires pertaining to your love life, family life, whatever situation would make you happier, the happiest. And it has a lot to do with love, but right now it's almost like you're being asked to do the final touches on your security and your stability, especially when it comes to your finances and your career here. Four of Pentacles. There is a situation here that you're holding on to. You will be able to save money. You are being asked to save money right now. And to put an end, is what I'm seeing here, put an end to low vibrational thinking, is what I'm seeing, that this is bringing you a total death and rebirth here with this death energy. That's Scorpio. You could have Scorpio in your chart. But it's really putting an end to anything that you were holding on to for dear life that was blocking your emotional fulfillment. Basically, there's a deep, deep change going on right within the heart of you, very, very, very literally in your heart chakra. And so there's a total death and a rebirth. There's a new life that you're preparing here for yourself. And you will see where that goes with pile number 1 if you want to go and check. It's like a little mini extended for pile number 2. I love how this has been working out in most readings recently. Not in the last one, but this one, in the last maybe 6 readings. So let's see what the Astro Dice, what other information comes through for you. Okay, we have the 3rd house, Cancer, and is this Uranus? Let me see. Yes, no, it's not. This is not Uranus. What is this? I researched this glyph the other day, this symbol. Is it not Neptune? No, it's not Neptune. What is this? Let me just, give me a moment here. It's Pluto. Yeah, this is a different glyph for Pluto. So Plutonic energy coming through again here, 3rd house in Cancer. So it has something to do with you communicating with your family about a transformation and a change. Something that's changing in your home life or with your family, that comes from honest communication from you. That will bring a very profound transformation, death, and a rebirth in your family situation, is what I'm seeing here. Due to you feeling some kind of stuck in your mind, or stuck in some way, or not being heard, or not being fulfilled. And so there's a deep transformation when it comes to your family living life. Something like that is going through a rebirth here, and it's going to ask you to be strong. But this is something that you've been wanting. It's been divinely guided, and so you need to be cautious about this, whatever this is. But pile number 2, that was your reading. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. And I hope this brought you the clarity that you seek. Bless you all, and see you next time. Bye. Welcome, pile 3. If you chose this black tourmaline, this is your reading. These will be the effects of the full moon, lunar, total eclipse in Scorpio, what cycles are closing, what shifts and changes are underway for you in your energy. So the number 10 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 1. You're closing a big cycle, you're starting a new cycle, and you are being very, very protected through this. If you need more extra protection, if you don't, get some black tourmaline, either in the form of a bracelet or just something you can have in your bag or on your desk, wherever. It seems like what's shifting is that you are starting to set some healthy boundaries around you. You are starting to be more assertive in a loving and kind way, but still being assertive, not allowing anyone to trespass your boundaries, being very clear about what those are. And because you could be an empath and people have overstepped your boundaries, people have had some unacceptable behavior toward you, and that's about what you're about to shut down. So you are repelling and you are dispelling very unwanted energies during this time for the next 18 months, and it's starting very internally right now. You're starting to shield and protect yourself on an energetic level, and you're learning healthy interdependence, okay? So that's definitely what is shifting here for you, and those are the changes occurring, and you will be a lot more protected onwards. And we have the prayer. Maybe you have been praying a lot, or you have been making your life a living prayer, and it's starting to show, and you are if you have been praying for protection, it is coming, it is working, okay? This is your validation that if you have been praying for protection, it is in the works for you. It is happening. You are protected. So keep praying because it's working, okay? You're doing the right thing if you have been praying, right? The number 65 could be relevant to you, the number 65. Okay, I'm hearing something else, like if you're writing a song, make that song a prayer. If you're saying something out loud, say something as if you were praying for the best. Any negative things you say, they are spells, so keep that in mind. Make them positive so that you are bringing in positive things. It's about bowing down to something bigger than you and realizing that you are co-creating with spirit and that you're not doing this alone. Offer to be of service to the universe and see how things shift around you. But ask for guidance on how to do this in a healthy, interdependent way rather than codependently. And so you can still be your loving, empathic self, bringing help to people, but in a way that is healthy for you as well, okay? Wow. Follow the leader. So you are about to step up as leaders. I'm seeing light workers here for some reason. If you feel you're a light worker, definitely go ahead and check out my light worker pick a cards. The number 40 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 4. Now, people are about to follow you, or you're about to get more followers, and people have prayed for you in their life, and it's almost like you're showing up in their life, but you need to set boundaries and protection because there's going to be people coming up against you or what you're trying to do here. But you're about to step up into some form of leadership position. That could be in the works in your energetic field. Now, this could even be in your job place. Maybe you're becoming an entrepreneur, business owner, CEO, or just being given more responsibilities, or you are training a group of people, leading, or you're some form of thought leader, something like that. But you're getting a bigger following if you're on social media as well, is what I'm seeing here. Because you've structured yourself in such a way where you are now in a position where you can lead people. We have Archangel Michael with you. Yes, he's with you right now, giving you the courage to make the life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. So your divine life purpose is connected to somehow leading people to pray, leading people to follow their best lives. That is a lot to do with your life purpose here. Archangel Michael is with you. making sure you are protected, okay? And he's saying it's okay. You can go ahead and do and make those life changes you want to make. Keep praying. We're with you. We're here. You are being divinely guided. You are being divinely protected. So all you need to do now is go for it, because we're here. We have your back. We have activated earth, power places, ley lines. Trust where you're led. Again, if you're feeling led to a power place such as Arizona Sedona or the Archangel Michael ley line. Oh, the Archangel Michael ley line. And we have Stonehenge. I think Stonehenge is on the Archangel Michael ley line, if I'm not mistaken. I may be wrong, but it's close either way. It could be that you're being called to Stonehenge, to the Archangel Michael sword ley line. It goes across Europe and like this. So, research about that, because if you are in Europe, you may be called to visit one of those places. And it's just, but the main message is here is trust where you are led. We are leading you to a place that is your life purpose. We are leading you in the right direction. And it may seem uncomfortable, but you are protected and you will be okay. Follow our lead. Follow our lead. Archangel Michael is leading you. Okay? And trust where you are being led as well. Follow where you are being led is a big message here, and you're getting downloads, and you know what this is. This could be coming in the form of thoughts or dreams or something someone says to you. And you have Calcite here, and it says love, emotional healing, and compassion. So you are healing a lot. You are being more surrounded by love in your life, and love is all you need. You're in this very compassionate energy, and you are very empathic, and that's what this is telling me here. And that's all you really need, plus the healthy boundaries, okay? And it says, love is all you need, especially with Calcite, a stone of unconditional love and forgiveness. So work on forgiveness of yourself and others, whoever you need to forgive. This crystal promotes emotional healing. There will be emotional healing coming as a consequence of your forgiveness. Above all else, it fosters compassion for yourself, exuding the confidence that your self-worth can only be cultivated from within. Self-love rituals are encouraged right now, especially those that nourish and honor your body as a temple. So treat your body as the temple it is, okay? Do some nourishing self-love rituals for your body very specifically. Calcite amplifies the vibration of love, nourishing your inner child and giving you endless energetic hugs. You are always supported. And I'm seeing you guys getting a glow up. I'm seeing Cancer and Venus in Cancer here. So you could have Venus in Cancer, doesn't have to be, or just Venus strongly in your chart, or an important placement in Cancer. But so they're saying that these acts of self-love will energetically bring you a glow up and work on your heart chakra, even if it's on your body that you're working. You could have Gemini in your chart. The answers you need are coming. And I'm seeing December here with this full moon in Gemini. You're getting some answers no later than December, okay? I know this may seem a far stretch, but each process is a process. Or you could be getting those answers all the way up until December. And a very, very big moment of clarity in the middle of December here. Okay, Sagittarius season. So whatever answers you've been wanting and looking for, they are coming. Okay, they are coming. You are being activated right now. These answers will come to you if you follow where you are led, especially by your intuition here. Yes, your intuition and third eye chakra. The number 40 repeating itself. Again, that happened in pile number 1, so there may be a message in pile number 1 for you. Angel number 4040, repeated numbers. This is huge confirmation of the messages that I'm putting out today here. And Archangel Metatron is also with you, guiding you. And 4 and 4, number of the archangels. You are surrounded by the archangels, especially Michael and Metatron. You are getting powerful visions in your mind's eye that are showing you the way. They're showing you the way, and I'm seeing your dreams, and I'm seeing just visions of where you need to go. Maybe you want to journal about these things, or maybe they pop up in your social media feed, and they are like suggestions of where you need to go here, okay? 4, you are structuring yourself, you are structured, and you are getting very powerful visions. Clairvoyance is very strong for you right now, as well as claircognizance. Okay, I'm seeing that very strongly here. Okay, so you guys, yeah, you're definitely with the ace. Let me just, the brightness, but anyway, Ace of Swords, you're definitely seeing very clearly. This reading is possibly and most probably ringing very true for most of you. That's the sword of Archangel Michael. That's cutting through the BS. That's cutting through the toxicity out of your life and seeing things for what they are, seeing the truth very, very clearly, and having a new beginning for yourself based on your truth, based on following these visions here and leading you to a victory is what I'm seeing here very specifically, definitely leading you toward victory. And look at that sword again. My goodness, you could have Libra in your chart, but you're being very, very divinely guided here. Archangel Michael is definitely with you, helping you cut out all the toxicity from your life. Definitely, the number 11 could be relevant to you. I'm seeing 111 now. That could be relevant to you. But it's creating a balance in your life. Whatever you're about to see, whatever you're about to cut out of your life, it's creating a balance, and it's helping you live a more fair and balanced life and seeing things for what they are. Yes, it's connecting you to your intuition with the High Priestess here. You're in High Priestess mode. You could have Pisces in your chart. Doesn't have to be. Again, now the number 2 could be relevant to you. Oh, King of Swords. So you could definitely have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart. You could have a very masculine energy as well, and very connected to your intuition at the same time. So very balanced energy. Look at the sword, the sword, the sword, the sword of truth. The sword of truth. Seeing clearly, cutting through the BS, seeing beyond, seeing through the veil, being able to see through people's BS, answers coming, communication, a new beginning that is based on your truth, your what you believe in, what you want for yourself, what is true to your soul. Wow. For those of you like who have been too polite all your life, like being scared to hurt people because of what you believe to be true, you're ending that. It's you're going to speak up, because you understand that the truth is a lot more merciful than a lie. Because and you're being very protected. You're so protected. You have like this spirit team protecting you very strongly because you have a gift. And a certain gift that you have will be revealed to you, a psychic gift. And you will see what your intuition is very clearly versus your ego. Ace of Cups. You're having a new emotional beginning, and it starts with self-love. Those acts of self-love here. It's almost like you're going to have so much self-love that you're going to be able to give so much more love around you. And you could be having a new emotional beginning here. High Priestess again. So there's definitely something that you are keeping a secret, or there's some knowledge that you have, something that you know. And they're saying whatever you know, it's the truth. You're seeing things clearly. Your intuition is telling you the truth, and it has to do with the new emotional beginning here, and it could have something to do with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Pisces energy, Libra energy here. But I'm seeing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius very strongly throughout the board here with all these swords energy. But your intuition being on point, there's a balance between intuition and the mind. And it's all because of your heart space being balanced as well. The Hermit. You're definitely being divinely guided. You're seeing something clearly through what seems to be a very stagnant phase in your life. And we have the Queen of Cups here on the other end. So your heart chakra definitely opening, working for you, a balance between the mind and the heart that is opening the door to your intuition. And there could be a new emotional beginning here with someone who is seeing some truth that they were in denial of, or they weren't capable of. And it's bringing a new emotional beginning here. Something to be revealed about feelings, possibly. Or someone's heart chakra being open here. It could be yours or someone you're dealing with. Take that how that resonates. Or someone feeling safe to speak up after they've held back or held things in for so long. They're finally opening up, making their feelings known. Now, your heart chakra also being very lit here is what I'm seeing here. Or someone is following your lead or following some sort of lead that would lead to you or to answers, or you're getting some answers that you knew intuitively were coming, but you weren't getting proof in the 3D. You weren't hearing it from someone, you weren't seeing it written anywhere, and you're going to get the proof. Libra in the 7th house and Uranus. So there could be a shakeup in your relationships or a surprise relationship that's going to be long-lasting, could lead to marriage with the Justice here in the 7th house. A new beginning for you, a new powerful, long-lasting, stable relationship here. Could be with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius is what I'm seeing here. Virgo as well could be. And this is being activated. If you are being led towards someone, then that is because that someone is meant to, and this happened out of the blue and all of a sudden, like you weren't expecting this. This came out of nowhere, and you're getting an epiphany about the situation and how relevant and how important this is, because it's like you've been led to this person. Now, this could be love. I'm not seeing business here. I'm not seeing pentacles. I'm seeing love and clarity and possibly even signing a contract here. And this just caught you by surprise. This was something very surprising. Some information that came for you surprisingly in the past, and you maybe were closed off to this, and now you're seeing this clearly. And something about the month of December is going to activate, or you're going to allow yourself to be led, or maybe there could be a marriage proposal coming for you in December here, unexpectedly and out of the blue as well. Wow, okay. I'm just going to leave it here. I'm not going to keep, they're just saying you've delivered the message. So that is your message, pile number 3. I hope this brought you the clarity that you seek. Thank you so much for watching. Bless you all. Bye. Till next time.